Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Preface before I start this morning's research, you may hear a little bit of background noise just because wildlife is happening, so apologies in advance if anything's kind of coming over on the microphone. So I'm going to do my best to keep things consistent, but it is what it is. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research. I hope you all slept well. I unfortunately didn't. But we'll see how it turned out in the sleep research, what was recorded. But you ever have one of those nights where just absolutely everything is just making sure you don't want to stay asleep? And yeah, that was me last night. It just felt like there were points where it's like, nah, you're up now. Still managed to get the full 100 sleep score, but I'm sure there's some pockets of, yeah, those big pockets of dozing were just like really having a hard time getting back to sleep. Just it did not feel well. So I'm going to be taking it easy through today to try to recover and try again tomorrow. Well, looks like I got snoozing sleep regardless, so I somehow dodged more dozing sleep, which is astonishing. Which is good. It means I might be able to see a Farfetch today. That would be nice. $120 million drowsy power. We got three stars in that lineup, so that should prove some good stuff. Let's see who's at camp. And a top belly Crocalor, which is a new sleep style. Alright, always happy to get new sleep research. Blissey, ooh-wee. We also got Eevee, we got Diglett, we got Growlithe doing some tummy sleep. Jigglypuff, Rattata, and another Diglett. Alright. Not a whole lot of the stuff that I'm looking for, which is unfortunate. You can see this nice and slow because I do not want this game to crash. We have a top belly, and that's at least got a good chunk of Dream Shards and XP. That should be the last one to complete out the sleep style dex for Crocalor. That's at least exciting. I like that. Okay. And no one's hungry. Seems to be a carrying trend through this week. I've already recruited Blissey, so that's at least I'm not going to have any sort of throwaway. Diglett and Growlithe are both within range where I could just take one home. I've already got Wigglytuff squared away. I don't need another one of those. Yep, same for Crocalor. So, let's see what today's daily gift is before I make too much other decisions. Also, no Darkrai today. 10 diamonds for today's rewards. Good, I'm happy to get diamonds. But, yeah, this is a interesting conundrum. I could go for the Eevee again, because I still need Eevees for a few more evolutions. I mean, I have enough Eevees to evolve them, but again, it's the, like, finding more in the 80+ percentile to get really good, solid versions of each. But I kind of want to take something home today. So, I am going to go with the pupper. No big hit. Not needed. And I'll call it there. And to share out, ooh, Happiny Candy. Would have been Happiny or Eevee, but, or I guess it would be Chansey Candy, since Baby came out later. But yeah, Chansey Candy, definitely helpful for those that are trying to level up their egg collector. If you have been so lucky. Nice 7,000 research XP. Doesn't make a big splash on that big board, but this is the final push to top rank. And a nice chunk of Dream Shards. So we can continue to add that back to the bank since I don't need to do any more candy tasks this week. And we have a mild-mannered Growlithe. Growlithe is a skill specialist. This one's got fiery herbs and sausage, which isn't a terrible combination of ingredients. It's nice to get a little bit of the other passively. And this does have the extra helpful skill of getting help from a different helper Pokemon. So, research XP bonus, okay. Inventory up is good. Inventory up is redundant. Helping speed is good. And ingredient finding is not helpful for it at that stage. And it's got ingredient finding at part of its nature. Lovely. No skill trigger to be found. That's okay. I just wanted to at least get a check-in. I haven't wanted to at least have something to look at today. Let the team recover. Looks like there is some news. We got a little bit of sneaky snacking. Some more apples to cook with from today's rewards stamp. As well as some more sleep points. Probably when I get back home, I think I'll get that cashed out on that first day or two. Right in time for the legendary event. Oh, it is not news, it's a medal. What did I achieve today? 240 ground types. Thanks, Diglett. Both of them. 20 diamonds. Very nice. I enjoy those gifts of free diamonds. Okay. While I'm here, let's check in with the community. How did everyone sleep? 35 reports. Commendable. Kind of when you're getting it roughly at the same time, it kind of fluctuates. So I expect that. So thank you everyone that checked in for your sleep research already. And then we can go ahead and collect and cook. And while I do so, share kind of how yesterday's experiment went. As you can see, I do not have topped off ingredients like I have been. It seems that checking in periodically I was able to get, while they weren't concurrent, I did manage to get 2 skill triggers out of Glaceon through the day, which was good. That extra 22 ingredients in the pot really helped to be able to make room consistently and clear out from where Crocolore and Tyranitar had been doing. I love it. That's a great start. Another bonus is that Glaceon also gets milk. So, it's also helping to kind of fill in where Blastoise and Sylveon had been lacking. Well, for the fact that Blastoise wasn't on the team, Sylveon hasn't been pulling in that many ingredients as a skill specialist. Okay. We do have some more ingredients from Pikachu. Let's go ahead and cook some breakfast. With that extra 222 spaces in the pot, we just want to find the stuff that is taking up the most amount of space. looks like I do actually have a good chunk of extra cocoa. But do I want to save that for... Ooh, I might want to save that for Clodsire Eclairs. Because tomorrow, we'll just have big cooks naturally. So I have everything that I need for tomorrow except for coffee. So Vikavolt, getting Vikavolt on the team would be helpful to get that. And then the other three, Cocoa Blastoise, not eating through any more of the milk other than what I need to make today. And then honey, I can just put Venusaur back on the team. So yeah, that sounds like a plan. So I can use any of the other ingredients that I got kicking around. And it might be time to get Beware back on the team since I won't have enough for dinner, it looks like. Okay, I can work with that. So after lunch, I'll just swap in Beware, get a little bit more corn. No extra chasey chances, but that 22 extra ingredients does still make an impact. We're on level 57, so we're making good strides with leveling up Tea Time Corn Scones this week as well, so that feels like that's at least a solid accomplishment. You know, that slow and steady progress you're looking for throughout the week. And there's still some room to go. Which I think I'll leave Glaceon on up until lunch. See if I get any extra triggers. Swap Glaceon in. Swap Glaceon out. Put Beware in to gather some corn. And then by the time dinner's cooked, get the rest of the Clodsire Eclair team to really work towards a nice big Sunday set of meals. All right, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Got nothing else. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope your week's been going great. I've been super excited to see folks. Let me know down in the comments below. Always happy to hear what you all got going on, all the fun and exciting things that you're seeing, and just learning from everyone's experience. But I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more sleep research, get those Sunday big cooks, and hopefully we get to see Darkrai. I don't want to have to go through a new Moon Day where I didn't at least see them once. That would be sad. But at least until then, sleep well.